In this video, we will take a look at the real, emotional tale hiding behind cold facts, the life of Clive Wearing. Someone caught in an unending now, waking up each second as if it's brand new, like a broken tape that never moves forward. It's more than some textbook example. It's a raw dive into memory, devotion, self, and how we define living. The man who lived in the blink of an eye. In early 1985, Clive Wearing was hitting his peak. Not just a talented player, but also a well-regarded conductor, plus an expert on old church tunes. He had a memory that could juggle centuries of European melodies without effort. His wife, Deborah, a lively researcher from the US, matched his energy. Together, their days in London buzzed with ideas, laughter, yet deep connection. Soon after, within just a few days, it all disappeared. A regular-looking cold quickly went bad. What started with tiredness plus a raw throat soon led to high fever, confusion, and passing out. The hospital called it herpes simplex encephalitis, an uncommon, fast-moving infection that flooded into his brain like a hidden wave, wrecking the core parts holding memories. Once Clive woke up from his coma, things felt sort of like before, yet kind of off. Talking came easily to him. Playing Bach's complex pieces straight from mind? No problem at all. Still, he had no real clue about who he actually was. Worse yet, each idea slipped away before he could finish following where it led. An eternal now. Now then, about every 20 or 30 seconds, Clive's thoughts just started over, like a tape hitting rewind on its own. He'd stare at his wife, stunned, then blurt out, "Hey, sweetheart, just woke up, hadn't been awake in ages." Soon after, just a flicker, an inhale, a leaf flipping, he'd whisper it once more, and again, and again. He wrote in a notebook, not to track days, but to show he was real. Line by line holds that rushed handwriting. Beneath every fresh note, older lines got scratched out hard. Clive saw them as false, crazy ideas from a past that didn't happen. Since he didn't recall putting them down, they weren't true. Just what's happening counts. Nothing else. The island of music. Still, inside the wreckage of his thoughts, a single safe spot stayed whole. Music. Clive plopped down at the piano. Suddenly, magic kicked in. His hands moved on their own, like old versions of him were pulling the strings. Reading tough music? No problem. Making up melodies on the spot? Easy. Leading singers with feeling and accuracy? Yep, he nailed that too. Musical notes floated beyond seconds and hours. Not something recalled, more like happening now. A rhythm his mind could tap into again. Then, confusion faded away. Everything fit once more. Deborah once described watching him play. It was like watching a soul return home, even if only for a few bars. Love in the absence of time. Maybe what stands out most in Clive's tale is how he held on to his feelings for Deborah. No matter what, every time she stepped in, even if he didn't remember her name, their marriage, or the life they lived together, his eyes would brighten with raw happiness. He'd stretch out his arms, crying, like they hadn't seen each other in ages, and it happened without fail. She was his steady hold when everything else slipped away. Yet he began to rely on her more each day, while she started keeping every moment safe, like it mattered most. For both of them, she held on to what they once built together. "I am his memory," she wrote, "and he is my heart." Their bond isn't built on memories they share, yet it holds strong through raw feeling, defying what most believe love should be. This connection runs below recall, rooted in instinct, maybe spirit, or even the quiet gaps where nerves fire without words. The prison and the miracle. Neuroscientists label Clive's state as dense global amnesia. Yet, seeing it firsthand pushes past textbook terms. You're looking at someone who restarts life every 30 seconds, still drawn to beauty though. He tears up when music plays, although he can't recall why. And he whispers, "I love you," full of truth. One moment there, gone the next. Life turned into a puzzle, broken apart, but somehow held together by emotion. In every tiny moment, he was alive in ways others aren't, across years. Echoes beyond the silence. Clive Wearing died in 2023, after spending close to 40 years living moment by moment. Still, his impact remains, beyond academic pages, through how his life exposes secrets about awareness. He showed us this. Memory isn't who you are, just a single strand woven through everything else. Feelings don't need constant moments to matter. Sometimes, breaks still hold meaning. The self sticks around, though the tale fades away. In the end, Clive's loss became his strength. He taught us how to stay right here, completely raw, yet strikingly real, even when everything around keeps drifting away. Each time a person listens to a Bach chorale and senses a shift inside, Clive Wearing lingers, just faintly alive in that moment, still aware, still playing, still loving. At last,